Hi there, everyone. Welcome to my Airstream. My name is Rich Charpentier, and I've been a full-time Airstreamer since 2006. The Airstream is not only my home, it is also my office space. So we're sitting in my little office area right now while I'm having this conversation with you. So since 2006, I've lived almost the whole time full-time in my Airstream. Basically, from 2006 through the end of 2012, I was full-time Airstreaming. And the end of 2012 through 2013 found me in West Virginia working with a company doing a new database for them. So I spent a year out there. And I got an apartment while I was there because West Virginia and Southern Ohio, cold, rain, snow, not so conducive to full-time Airstream living. And since the end of 2013, been back to the Airstream full-time. So we're looking at a decade of full-time Airstreaming and now working from the Airstream as well. So some of you might know me from the website, theairstreamchronicles.com, and I'm just popping over so that you can see the website. Um, this website used to be a really busy, really prolific website, and not so much anymore because I've been very busy with the work that I do for my clients. So what do I do as a full-time Airstreamer, still needing to work full-time and not being a retiree yet? Well, I do database design. We do website design. We specialize in search engine optimization. We work with a lot of RV parks and destination locations as well. And I say we because I'm not alone in this. Jody's not here, and you'll probably never see her pop up on camera here. Um, we both enjoy doing a lot of photography and a lot of video work, but neither of us are big fans of being on screen all the time. So if I'm ever having a conversation and looking over this way, most likely Jody's in the room and being quiet and hiding from the camera. Yeah, back to full-time Airstreaming and to working full-time from an Airstream. So a lot of people are interested in traveling the country. There are a lot of younger families on the road now, and a lot of folks who aren't retirees yet who are working remote and living in some pretty, what a lot of people would think is unorthodox locations. So, Airstreams and RVs and tiny home living. And so, people are trying different things out with today's technology and how today's workplace can work. In my case, um, doing network design, database design, website design, and professional photography, a lot of my work takes place on a computer, like the computer that we're sitting on right now. And so I can work remote from anywhere. I've met a lot of other RVers who are even younger than me. I'm 45 right now. Um, and they're working from the road and traveling with their families and doing something really different. So I know a lot of people are interested in whether or not you can really do this. Does this type of lifestyle work? There are some positives to it, and there are some negatives to it, of course. Um, Going from a large house in New Hampshire to a 200 square foot Airstream was a major adjustment. There are days when I want a lot more space than I have in here. And then there are days where I, feel pretty blown away and lucky to be living the type of lifestyle that I am. So I'm starting up a new video podcast series to answer some of the big questions that people have about this lifestyle. I had toyed with the idea of doing a video series about this a couple years ago, but I was actually intent on interviewing other full-time RVers. Unfortunately, I didn't get many takers, so I kind of tabled the project, but now I'm back and we're going to do something. Even if I can't get other people on camera, I'm going to have a conversation with you about the ins and outs of living full-time in an RV and also being able to work from the road. Now, I will be honest, I have not been traveling too much this year. So, January and February, we were on the road, and the Airstream could be found in Yuma, Arizona. We were at the Imperial Dam long-term visitor area, and we'll talk about what long-term visitor areas are in another episode. Um, we returned to the Prescott, Arizona area. That's what we use as our home base. Prescott's a great town, beautiful little city, and it's got a lot of opportunities for people who are into outdoor activities, hiking, biking, mountain biking, rock climbing, you name it, you can do it here. So our intention was to only be here in Prescott for a couple of months and then get out on the road again, working with our remote clients that we have throughout the country. We've got a lot of clients in the Southwest, but we also have several on the East Coast as well. Unfortunately, at the end of the spring, I had a small medical issue come up. Well, it wasn't a small medical issue, but it's led to a resolution for me. So, after 12 years of medical nonsense, I've recently learned that I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis. So, that's been governing some of our travel here this year. Um, in June, I was up in Springerville, Arizona, working with a client there, and then came back here in July for some medical tests and follow-ups, and kind of stuck around the area. Recently spent another week in Tucson working with another client location down there. Now I'm back in Prescott for just a little while longer. My final big medical follow-ups will be over December 18th, and you should see this podcast appearing from other locations again. So the Airstream will be moving once more. So if you've got questions about full-time RV living and working from the road and what it's really like and the total truth about it, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that this is the greatest experience in the world every day and I feel like I'm running through daisies. Um, there, there are realities of owning a home. There are realities of living full time in an RV. There are realities of living in a community with a homeowners association. So there are goods, there are positives and negatives to wherever you live and whatever lifestyle you're choosing to live. So this is the introductory video, and we'll be talking a lot about the work I do and also the places that work brings me and how the Airstream factors in to my actual job. So we'll be talking a lot about things that are interesting to me. So Airstreams, of course, I'm absolutely a big fan of Airstreams, but I like all RVs as well. We'll be talking about photography as well. I've been doing professional photography for years, so if you've been to the Airstream Chronicles before, you've probably seen some of my photography work over the years. Big fan of the desert Southwest and the images you can create here. We'll talk about web design and search engine optimization and the type of work that I do for my customer base, and we'll wrap it all together. And of course, after watching this video, you're very welcome to post your comments on YouTube and subscribe to the channel. You'll notice on my YouTube channel that there are a lot of other videos. There's a whole series on my drone journey because I'm also an FAA certified commercial drone pilot. So photography, network stuff, website stuff, drones, and Airstreams in the desert Southwest. That's what you can expect from this series. So, and I won't be on camera as much while I'm doing this series. I'm not big about being on camera. I would like to actually show you the work we do, show you how we live full-time in an Airstream, and show you some interesting places, and keep my mug off the screen. So, all right, I'm sitting here playing with a pen, so I think that's my indicator to wrap up on this one. And thanks for popping in to check out the new Airstream Chronicles video series. And we hope to bring you a lot of information about full-time RVing and working while you're traveling.